Well guys, does this game even need any further introduction? This is World of Warcraft, the king of all MMORPGs, the game that a lot of other MMORPGs tries to be like because it's the most popular. It's the one that is the face of the MMORPG genre. And in this video I'm going to be talking about why I'm excited for the classic vanilla experience to return this summer. So, to kind of get into this though, I will have to talk about my backstory and, how I even got into World of Warcraft. Now, I started playing World of Warcraft about a little over a year ago, back in 2017. It was like 2017 November. I had started playing World of Warcraft after seeing the BFA trailer at BlizzCon, and I was still in college at the time. I was actually in class. It was my ethics class. I was still in my ethics class. We were on break, and I was watching the cinematic trailer for BFA, and I remember watching the trailer, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so odd, this is really cool, this cinematic trailer is really cool, and I had decided that maybe after all these years, it's about time that I gave World of Warcraft a shot. So let's kind of get into a little bit further in the past about my overall opinions about World of Warcraft when I was younger, because it will give you guys a little bit more insight about everything.
You can just hang outside in the sun all day tossing a ball around, or you can sit at your computer and do something that matters.
So, growing up as a kid, I did not like World of Warcraft. I can't tell you why. It's just my overall perspective of the game was just overall negative, and I didn't even play the game. I never played the game. I just simply thought the game was for nerds, and I left it at that, and I never wanted to touch the game. And I pretty much had that mindset for all of me growing up. Hell, when I was in 11th grade, 10th, 11th grade, my girlfriend at the time she was actually playing World of Warcraft. She actually played World of Warcraft, and she tried to get me into it. And I remember the exact character I made too. It was a Worgen warrior. It was a Worgen warrior. I thought the Worgen looked super cool, so I chose that. And I think that was during the Cataclysm expansion. I could be entirely wrong, and I apologize if I am, because that is misinformation towards you. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But I just kind of wrote it off as, oh, this game sucks, so blah blah blah. I went into the game overall negative until I started like I said, I started playing the game back in 2017, and that's kind of where everything took off for me, and how I started getting into World of Warcraft, how I actually started getting into the lore and playing the game. And as you guys can see, I have been playing this game a lot, so much so that I unlocked allied races, and for a new player, I think that is quite the feat, for someone who's only been playing the game for about a year and a half to put that kind of time into the game, considering I've had college, I've had school and stuff like that. I think that is, honestly, I kind of want to pat myself on the back for that one. But yeah, so I really, looking back at it, it kind of makes me mad that I missed out on World of Warcraft. The better times of World of Warcraft, as what the veterans have said in the game, and I 100% understand how they feel. As someone who has played multiple games over the years, I definitely wish that some games would have stayed what they were rather than what they are now. But I still have to say that current World of Warcraft, retail World of Warcraft as it's called, I still really enjoyed. Even BFA, I still just really enjoyed. And it was enough to get me, because it was enough to get me into World of Warcraft and actually get me playing the game. And I've just been having so much fun, playing playing. I put in 300, 400 hours of the game already, and that, like I said, that's considering that I've had college, I've had to work and stuff like that. So time has definitely been of the essence, but I definitely try my best to put as much time and effort into the game. And I guess in this next portion of the video, I want to talk about why I'm excited to play classic World of Warcraft. So, the reason why I'm just so excited for World of Warcraft Classic servers is because I missed out. You know, now that I've played the game for myself, I've, you know, grown accustomed to this game. I love World of Warcraft, even in its current state. I still love the World of Warcraft, and I'm excited for classic servers because I'm happy that someone who hated the game, you know, back when it first came out, back when, you know, Burning Crusade came out, Wrath of the Lich King, Mists of Pandaria, Cataclysm, when all those expansions came out, you know, I hated the game. And I'm glad that, you know, Blizzard is, you know, giving me that opportunity to play the game in its vanilla state, and I get to, you know, do the things that, you know, I wasn't able to. So, what else is there to say? Thank you all so much. Thank you to the Blizz team who is trying to make World of Warcraft Classic as close to the original as possible. You know, for someone who did not play, you know, classic server, or I'm sorry, vanilla, I really do appreciate it. You know, and it's funny too. I came from an MMORPG like DC Universe Online, something that was ultimately less hardcore than you know, vanilla World of Warcraft, but and it's funny because I remember just absolutely loving, you know, DC Universe Online when it first came out, or when I first started playing it, which was, I think, like a year or two after it launched. And I remember just like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than World of Warcraft, and, you know, oh, this is the, you know, the best MMORPG ever, and all that shit. And now that I'm older and I actually have a brain, that's definitely not the case. Looking at a game like DC Universe Online, and it's it being free to play, and them having every fucking possible microtransaction that you could put into the game, and just my overall thoughts of the game in its current state is overall negative. And, you know, how I feel about World of Warcraft is, you know, I still really like World of Warcraft, you know, despite its, like I said, despite its problems. But yeah, but to kind of summarize this video, everyone, World of Warcraft, I'm really excited for classic servers for World of Warcraft. I'm happy that the dev team is giving people like me another shot, you know, giving us that shot to finally engage with the old systems, you know, the old community, how the, you know, the social aspects of World of Warcraft were back in the day. You know, the difficulty. I know for a fact that I really want to do PvP in vanilla, so I'm super excited for that. I also want to do battlegrounds and all that stuff. I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can, and you guys are gonna be there, because now I know that I'm not doing Let's Plays anymore, and this is going to be this big announcement, because this is like the coup de grace of, you know, how I could announce something in a World of Warcraft video. I want to announce to you guys that I will be doing a leveling series for World of Warcraft Classic, whether it be in the vein of a stream with much longer parts, or if it be similar to how I did Let's Plays, where it was like 15, 20, 30-minute videos. I think I might just do it like maybe hour-long videos, or I might stream and then turn those streams into videos. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I still have months, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 months to figure that out whenever classic servers come out. But yeah, guys, thank you to everyone who was patient towards this video. I want to just apologize because with this new job, it's been really hard to get things done, you know, when I want them to, because I've been doing this video in small increments, and it's been hard to even do this video in small increments because, well, for some reason my editing software is just being an absolute asshole. It will not, it like freezes after everything, and it was crazy too because I did the first portion of the video without any hiccups, any problems whatsoever, and then when I tried to start editing it last night, it just would not, it was just having so many issues. But thank you to everybody who has waited patiently for this video. I really appreciate it. I hope this video was to your expectations. I wanted to do even more with this video, but because of the hiccups I've been having, I kind of had to stay to like my current new like basics of how I'm doing my editing style with the music, the kind of like the different lighting, and you know, the different lighting color to the video and stuff like that. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe like always. My name is Ishiti, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.